As we age, there's no pain quite like feeling ignored or disrespected by the very children you raised with love and care. But instead of anger or heartbreak, there are ways to reclaim your peace, dignity, and self-worth. Today, I'll share practical steps to help you handle this difficult situation with grace and strength. Parenting doesn't stop just because your children grow up. However, relationships evolve, and sometimes the bond you share with your adult children may feel distant or strained. If you find yourself disrespected or ignored by your children, don't let it consume your heart. Instead, there are ways to navigate this situation that preserve your emotional well-being and even open the door to healing and mutual respect. Let's dive into what you can do. Main content. Number 1. Stay calm and avoid confrontation. It's natural to feel hurt or angry, but reacting emotionally can often make things worse. Instead, take a step back, breathe, and remind yourself that staying calm gives you control over the situation. Reacting with anger might push your children further away, while calmness keeps the lines of communication open. Number 2. Reflect on the relationship. Take some time to reflect. Is there anything in the past that may have caused tension between you and your child? While their disrespect is never justified, understanding the root of the issue can help you approach the situation with empathy. Self-awareness can be the first step toward healing. Number 3. Communicate with respect and openness. When the time feels right, express your feelings in a non-confrontational way. Use I statements like "I feel hurt when you ignore me," instead of accusations. Respectful communication shows maturity and encourages your children to respond with the same level of understanding. Number 4. Set healthy boundaries. While you want to maintain a loving relationship, it's important to protect your self-respect. If your child consistently disrespects you, set clear boundaries. Let them know that your time and emotions are valuable, and you won't tolerate being treated poorly. This isn't about pushing them away, it's about valuing yourself. Number 5. Invest in your happiness. Your happiness should never depend solely on your children. Focus on what brings you joy, whether it's picking up a new hobby, spending time with friends, or volunteering in your community. When you invest in yourself, you radiate positivity, which might even inspire your children to reconnect. Number 6. Build a support system. If your children are distant, don't isolate yourself. Reach out to friends, join community groups, or talk to someone you trust. A strong support system can help you feel valued and loved, even when your relationship with your children feels strained. Number 7. Focus on your legacy, not their behavior. Remember, your life is about more than just your children's behavior. Focus on the values you've instilled, the memories you've created, and the love you've given. Your legacy isn't defined by how others treat you. It's defined by how you've lived your life with kindness, strength, and integrity. Number 8. Accept what you cannot control. As painful as it is, you can't control how your children behave, but you can control how you respond. Accepting this reality can free you from emotional turmoil and allow you to focus on the things you can influence: your happiness, your peace, and your well-being. Number 9. Seek professional guidance if necessary. If the pain of being ignored or disrespected feels overwhelming, consider seeking professional help. A counselor or therapist can provide you with tools to process your emotions and navigate the situation in a healthy way. Sometimes outside perspective can be invaluable. Number 10. Avoid blaming yourself. When your children disrespect or ignore you, it's easy to fall into the trap of self-blame. You might ask yourself, did I fail as a parent, or could I have done something differently? Remember, parenting is a complex journey, and adult children make their own choices, shaped by their unique experiences and perceptions. While self-reflection is healthy, dwelling on guilt or blame is not. Focus on what you can do now to maintain your peace of mind and nurture positive interactions without taking full responsibility for their actions. Number 11. Led by example. No matter how your children behave, you have the power to model kindness, respect, and maturity. Leading by example doesn't mean tolerating bad behavior. It means showing them the kind of behavior you expect in return. Speak respectfully, act calmly, and demonstrate the values you hold dear. Sometimes your consistent positivity can serve as a reminder of the love and wisdom you've always offered, encouraging them to reflect on their own behavior. Number 12. Don't be afraid to let go emotionally. Letting go doesn't mean giving up on your children or cutting ties completely. It means releasing the emotional burden of trying to control their actions or win their approval. This is one of the hardest steps, but it's also one of the most liberating. When you emotionally detach from their negative behavior, you free yourself to focus on your well-being and happiness. You can still love your children unconditionally while choosing to protect your heart and prioritize your peace of mind. Being disrespected or ignored by your children is a deeply painful experience, but it doesn't have to define your happiness or your worth. By staying calm, focusing on your own growth, and setting boundaries, you can protect your peace and find fulfillment. Your life is yours to live. Don't let anyone take away your joy. Remember, your love, wisdom, and strength are your greatest assets. You deserve respect, and it starts with how you treat yourself. If this video inspired you, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe for more life advice and tips to help you live your best years with confidence. Thank you for watching, and take care. As we age, there's no pain quite like feeling ignored or disrespected by the very children you raised with love and care. But instead of anger or heartbreak, there are ways to reclaim your peace, dignity, and self-worth. Today, I'll share practical steps to help you handle this difficult situation with grace and strength.